was that?
I'm just making noise.
Hey there, Noise Boys. This is your extended edition bonus tracks. The sick edition, the quarantine edition.
Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. I'm not sick. I think that will age poorly, the thing that I just said.
Yeah.
If I go to the gym
live forever
in 20 minutes or so, I don't think it's going to go great. What do you think is going to happen at the gym? First of all, it's going to be empty. The last time I was there was hardly anyone there. And that's really weird for 7 o'clock on a weekday night, right?
Yeah, I would imagine that all spaces where humans gather are going to be eerily empty except for places with resources like Walmart, which was insane. It was fucking nuts.
So was Kroger.
Let's talk about that. So we are reasonable men who did not go out and buy 1,000 packages of toilet paper, but we look around and see that people are going, oh no, it's all gone. And eventually you have to say, well, I need some too.
So I need to get some because other people, dude, in that queue, like, have you seen pictures online of like people in front, like people taking pictures of the people in front of them buying like, I don't know, like a fucking car, like a cubic car's worth of toilet roll.
The universal measurement. A cubic car's worth of toilet paper.
1 car's worth of toilet paper. And a lot of things that you don't need for survival necessarily, like Lay's chips, a vat of it, queso. Grab all the queso in case we can't leave for 2 weeks. Do you need a fucking bucket of queso?
I did buy 2 cans of queso because it was all that was left at Walmart.
How much do you love queso?
A lot.
Here's the thing.
It was Tostitos medium queso. It was really, really good.
God.
So,
it is
there
actually
were 2.
It is actually really good, but
it's really good.
It's not something that I would choose if I'm at the grocery store.
But do you know how that changes? That changes your psychology, though.
What do you mean?
Because you go, oh my God, this aisle is fucking devastated. There's nothing left, and there's 2 jars of Tostitos queso. I gotta get the queso.
It's like it's been hit by queso-loving locusts. Yeah, you gotta grab them.
So that's where I am. I'm at the tail end of the sanity trail where everyone's already lost their minds, and I tried to be reasonable, and then I go, you know what? My family is going to need food, especially if we're staying home for 3 weeks.
I'm going to grab some Tostitos queso.
The stuff that did kind of shock me is how the paper goods aisle was so empty that you could see through it.
When you say
both
paper goods,
sides,
do you mean like shit roll?
100% of shit roll, 100% of paper towels, 100% of Kleenex are gone from my local Walmart.
Goodbye, beautiful Kleenex.
Goodbye, beautiful Kleenex.
So
I'm gonna wipe my ass with you.
So what's the solution to that?
Well, here's where I get a little worried. I would assume that no one that makes this stuff saw it coming, that it will not be restocked quickly, and that when it is restocked, it will instantly be disappeared again.
Right.
And people will probably start getting violent and angry.
Yes.
Which already happened in
We've
Seattle.
already seen that. We've already seen people scrambling and beating the shit out of each other for some poo roll.
Yeah. So it's a little spooky.
Good thing Trump initiated the poo roll tax there quite recently.
Oh.
That's a little pun for you.
He said... He actually said that a package of poo roll is now $1,000. Because all of his friends said, yes, that seems reasonable.
Yes.
I was wiping my ass with $1,000 bills.
$1,000?
Yeah, how much is poo roll, Michael? $1,000? Come on.
Come on, Donald. How much is poo roll?
So I don't know. I think we might get to the point where, like, I am texting you and saying, can you spare some thin paper for me to wipe upon my ass?
And then you
saying
drive.
no.
I'm looking at my books. I'm thinking, what could I give away?
Your books?
Yeah. That you could wipe your ass with. Look, what if it came down to my...
The Motley Crue biography.
What if it came down to my photographical autobiography of Prince? that I don't really look at, to be honest, because you
you got the enjoyment
and there's a lot
out
of pictures of Prince, and then you go, okay, I'm done looking at pictures.
Would it bother
of
you to know that I was tearing out those pretty, beautiful pictures of Prince and scraping them upon my dirtied ass?
Yeah, it's called Prince and the Pooper. That's a good one.
Okay, all right.
What else? Yeah, I love that my first instinct is go, Burks, I'm stupid, I don't need Burks.
Yeah, why am I not breaking CDs in half and scraping my ass clean with them?
Why does that seem like a familiar concept to me? I feel like we've talked about that before.
Who's the first band? You've got all your childhood CDs. Who's the first band where you go, that CD? Because the CDC came out and said the best way to keep your ass germ-free is to scrape it clean with CDs.
God. It's got to be St. Anger, doesn't it?
You think it's St. Anger?
What's nice about St. Anger is that
Anger, wipe your ass.
It came in one of those the paper jewel cases where you could probably do a little turd where the CD rests and fold it back up.
For easy disposal.
Let me think. What else could I wipe my ass with? I wish I had them in front of me right now. I really do.
Saint Anger, wipe my shit.
Another one that came straight to my mind was Family Guy live in Vegas. You ever check out that album?
I would be afraid of getting a disease from that.
Well, there were a couple of songs that I actually really enjoyed on it. It wasn't the overly like, it's time to do a poopy, sloopy, doopy. It was, there's one where Stewie and Brian do a medley of TV sitcoms from the 80s. And it's pretty good. And I think Brian does this old kind of Blue Eyes number about being in Paris. So, initially, my heart says my head says get rid of that, but my heart says I like a couple of songs off it, so no.
Well, I mean, I guess it's you saying that if I wiped my ass with this, I could never listen to it ever again.
I mean,
it's tainted.
Is that tainted love? Is that that's kind of the idea though, right?
Tainted love. Yes, tainted love.
Tainted love, Brian. Brian.
Sometimes I feel I've got to get away.
Get away, I've got to
go away. I want to hear the theme songs now because I think it's going to be like Archie Bunker where it's like, boy, the way Glenn Miller played. Songs that made the hit parade.
You're not far away. It was like
guys like us, Brian, we had it made.
It's exactly as you are doing it right now. But it's like, Brian.
That sucks.
Oh, Brian, you and I have known each other for so long.
That's right, Stewie, we sure have, Stewie.
We've had some great times. And then Stewie will be like, but what if we were perfect strangers? Sometimes the world looks perfect. Nothing to rearrange. But they're these kind of big band versions of the songs, so they're kind of it's all an excuse for Seth MacFarlane to sing, right? That's all it is.
I think most of what he does is that. I actually knew a guy. I may have mentioned this on the podcast. I knew a guy that went to a party at Seth MacFarlane's house because he was friends with Seth Green, who plays. He's
only friends with people called Seth. It's really weird.
Yeah, I know. Chris. Seth Green plays Chris. It's me, Chris. So he goes to a party at Seth MacFarlane's house where the bar is a block of ice. Mm-hmm. There is a 30-foot block of ice that he's had brought in. Mm-hmm. And then the whole party is him singing with a big band.
That sounds great.
But think about that. What if you said, "Hi, it's me, Dave. I want all my friends to come to my house for a party." And then we get there and you go, actually, it's just me singing. Everyone shut up.
Oh, so did everyone have to sit and just fucking watch him?
I would imagine it was big enough that you could kind of mingle and have conversation while he's up there going, "Hazooba-doo-boo, bow, ba-doo-ba-doo, bow, yeah."
What would your party piece be? If you had to hold a party, I would probably do Purple Rain. I think I would perform Purple Rain. I would have a Purple Rain backing track. With some vocals.
You would solo over it.
I would sing it, and then I would solo over it. Yeah, and that would be my 6-minute long party piece.
Oh, I thought it would be 45 minutes of it.
Purple Rain, Purple Rain. I just got an email from Jimmy John's. Let's see what they're saying.
Oh, they want that pedophile sandwiches domain.
Oh, you're going to love this. A letter from Jimmy John's president, James North. Jimmy John's are thank God they are closely monitoring the evolving situation with COVID-19. I wanted to take a moment to keep you in. So, why wasn't this on C-SPAN? You know, why wasn't this on NPR?
Why did this not go before and after the Trump address?
They cut the Trump address because
I'm sorry,
Jimmy John's
Wolf Blitzer here. Breaking news. We're interrupting the president. Jimmy John's CEO, president, Jim John.
James North is addressing the nation.
John.
Jimothy James North Johnson.
Jimothy Johns is addressing the world from his bunker. His sandwich
I wanted
bunker.
to take a moment to keep you informed on... Here we go. I wanted to take a moment to keep you informed on how Jimmy John's is doing everything we can to ensure the well-being of everyone involved in our restaurant operations. So, they've established a full-time coronavirus preparedness task force. The sandwich boys are out in force.
Antibacterial hand sanitizer is a new topping mandatory on every sandwich.
They're doing this in partnership with the other restaurants that are part of Inspire Brands. So Big Daddy's come down and said, hey, all of you guys need to cooperate on this.
Do you know what I've been thinking about lately is that we personally are dum-dums that put things on the internet, which is in no way affected by this. The money will be the same for now. The enjoyment of the product and the production of the product will be the same. The entire staff has a plan for working from home, and it can be done because it's just a person with a computer.
Yes.
Think about everyone else who is fucked.
Yeah, think about how we're talking about this right now, and think about how much that would be amplified by a slight change in what we do and how we operate.
I can do my job with a laptop and a phone from anywhere in the world that has internet.
I am very thankful to be able to work from home and do what we do right now. Here we are, in the comfort of our own home.
Think about, so go to a small, we talked on the other the first part of the podcast about the little sandwich place by your house. So the guy that owns that place is shitting a brick. The people that work there are shitting a brick. They're probably going to get laid off. He's going to say, I can try and keep things going for a couple of weeks, but after that, there's no more liquid cash. You guys got to go. Everyone that makes $7.25 an hour in this country is probably fucking losing it right now. They can't afford a sick day, much less a sick month.
What I know, and I couldn't tell you which countries these are right now, but they have made eviction illegal right now.
In Italy, yeah.
Is it in Italy?
Yeah.
So that if you can't make rent payments due to this illness, then no one can penalize you for it.
They've made it more than that now. They've suspended mortgage payments nationwide. You don't have to pay your mortgage right now in Italy.
Does that come back, or what's the deal?
I don't know. I
guess they're riding on the idea that we can hope. It's just a mess right now.
I think they're trying to call this a do-over month. They're like in a month, they're going to go, all right, now let's really do May.
Let's try again.
Whatever March, whatever
let's
month
double our efforts in May. I guess it's not loans or anything like that. I mean, obviously, fucking Trumpy was mentioning that small business loans will be handed out to provide relief, but it's still fucking loans.
The only thing I can think of is if you remember the massive unemployment crisis that happened after 2008. That I was actually unemployed during that time. Were you here?
No, I was still overseas.
Okay, so a weird thing happened. I was unemployed at that time, like from a real job. I got laid off from a real job, and they just started giving out unemployment without all the other stuff you have to do. Like you normally have to go on job interviews and submit these weekly reports and meet with a counselor. It was such a high percentage of people, they just started cutting checks.
Jeez.
And I stayed on unemployment for almost a year while I was starting my webcomic business. And had that all not happened, it was actually good for me, even though it was terrible for the world, because I got a tiny little pittance of an income. And I mean like $1,500 a month.
Yeah.
When I was begging people for please support my comic and help me turn this into a job.
Right.
And had that not happened, I wouldn't have made it. which is really bizarre.
Terrifying.
I can't imagine that they have to do something like that for businesses, which is going to be, hey, everyone needs 30 grand or something.
There is such a lack of preparedness in all this. No one
we got a
seems
website.
To know. The Big Daddy is meant to be looking after us right now. Is meant to have a plan in place to say, hey, here's what's going to happen in the next 18 months. That's not happened at all. Instead, they're looking after their crony buddies, and they're just letting us all fucking figure it out for ourselves down here. Corona. There you go.
Trump and all his coronies.
Coronies. Coroni Maronis. And so this is the fucking, who knows? This is the end times. This is the beginning.
Spooky times.
I'm gonna go. I gotta go to the
crimes.
gym and
All right,
get
go to the
respiratory
gym.
illness.
Don't lick any of the equipment unless it's necessary or unless it's tongue day.
Tongue day. What does that look like? We're doing baby tongues. We're going to do all the little muscles in your tongue. Okay.
You're gonna do some tongue push-ups. It's when you push your tongue against your trainer's tongue as hard as you can. And you're going, is this really an exercise? And he's going, you goddamn better believe it is. Keep doing your fucking tongue push-ups, you bitch.
Keep doing it, you dumb bitch.
All right, have fun. If you're hearing this, that means you supported us. So thank you so much for your support and your Patreonage. You gotta go watch that video. You gotta give it a thumbs up. You gotta give it a like.
Go do it. Let's do it.
Subscribe.
Let's do a. Oh, thanks to Jake for buying pedophilesandwiches.com. $1 well spent. We'll find a use for that, I think.
Oh, look,
we could probably
just link it to noisehole.net.
Yeah, I think that's what we're
Or link it to our current video. Link it, Jake, you're going to hear this. Make it redirect to our first Noisehole video. So if anyone says, where can I see that video? We say pedophilesandwiches.com.
And then we can do that with each subsequent video.
God.
You know, that's a great URL to share on like Twitter. It's like, hey, come check our fucking website. Come check our latest video, Pedophile Sandwiches.
Always change it to the most recent video.
There's no way someone's not going to go do a double take at that, at least.
All right. That's it. Bye, Noise Boys.
Bye.